Being sad, helpless, down. These are things that I've been observing for quite a while from myself, from other people, outside, online. We have these moments. We are sad sometimes. We're very helpless sometimes. But the thing is, you're all alone on this one. At least this is what most of the people show. So you see, when you're sad, the only person that will likely help you most of the time is probably maybe your mother, maybe your father, somebody very close to you. Not always, but this is how it is. But then again, we don't always want them to help us, right? Maybe we're looking for something else. But either way, we're looking for a help when we're in this state, when we're sad, when we're helpless. We're looking for something. We need something to be changed. We're in this state for a reason. And this reason is very, depending on the situation, depending on the person, it can be very, very different. But something has to change. Something has to change. Something did change, and we are right now in this state. But again, something has to change for this state to go away. The first thing we do is like, we need the distraction. We need to find somebody to talk with. We need to find somebody to tell them what just happened. You're down. Share your experience. You don't always have that one person you need right now. Because you see, even if you try, depending on the situation you're at, because again, there are different situations in life. Unfortunately, things like losing a girlfriend or boyfriend, these are minor issues. People can be sad for things way, way more complicated, like current situation in life, maybe becoming homeless in a way, maybe losing a job, maybe not finding their way in time. Maybe they've been trying something for years and it just doesn't work, and now they have no options. You see, this is very, very, very serious problems that people can be sad about and very, very helpless about. And again, if you lose like a boyfriend, girlfriend, you could maybe find somebody out there and talk to them. They will be like, yeah, I feel you, I went through that as well, I feel you, stuff like that, right? Again, if you're in a situation like financially in trouble, or you gotta find your place, you gotta find your job, your work, good luck talking about that with friends, or good luck finding a person to listen to you. It's unfortunately how it is. You see, I like to say that it is always extremely easy to find who is your real friend and who is not. When you are in situation in life, in extremely bad situation in life, you just gotta find your way, and it's so bad, and it's so bad, and you actually might need help. Not only about talking to a person, somebody to actually give you a real advice, something that you gotta start doing, and maybe even help you out on your path, or on your job, on your business, whatever you have problem with. If you're looking for that kind of help, you can instantly find who is your real friend and who is not. Because the least, when you are down, a lot of people will just step away. Say you have 20 friends, right? But they are your friends because of the good times, you see. Because of the good times, you go outside, you have some fun, you drink something, some more fun, go to club, do whatever you like, laughing, see each other the next day, nights, and you're just having fun. You're talking fun stuff. This is even more present in the online world. In the online world, nobody's going to be serious. Nobody's going to be serious. You go online, if you're not fun talk, like, people just move on. It is just that brutal. It is that brutal. I guess this is the reason why there are no many adults people generally in online spaces. But this is a different topic. So in online spaces, there are people literally who says, if you're not fun, move away, stuff like this on their profiles. It is just how it is. In online spaces, usually there are like younger, early 20s or less. and they're all looking for fun. What happens if there is no more fun? If there is no more fun, well, people just forget that you exist. They just go to the next person. People don't have just one or two friends. People have many friends. This is present mostly in online spaces, but of course outside as well. And now if you're not available because you're down, they will find somebody else to replace with. No problem. You're replaceable. What you thought you're something for somebody? No, you're just a resource. You're just a resource for good times of somebody. You see, you're just being like a battery, replaceable. And if you're not giving enough good vibes, they will just change you. Stuff like this. And again, as back to the topic, as I was saying, if you have hard times, you start showing this to people. I'm not feeling good, I'm not feeling well, I'm not in the mood. A lot of people will move on. They'll just go to the next person, and so on, because you're not in the condition. Wait, you're in a bad mood? You don't bring the good vibes? Oh my god, no. I'm going to find somebody else to give me the good vibes. Goodbye. But there are others who actually listen. There are people who listen to this, to you when you have a problem. And you explain it. Happens actually often. It's not that rare. They listen, but that doesn't mean they're okay with it. If your problem persists more and more, you see that they just stop looking for you. This usually, I observe, happens between people mid-20s or late 20s with people that realize they gotta move on with life and do serious things in life, and that there is no time for fun times, going outside, clubs, stuff like that, messing around. So they just stop at one point doing that. And honestly, there is nothing much to talk about. These fun times, you realize that they're just temporary and not important. There is more important things in life, and right now in life, all you can talk about is basically your work, your times at work, and all the hard moments that you go through or you're about to go through. When that happens with your friends, if your friends are not on the same page as you, they'll just slowly stop talking to you. And again, as I said, you will very, very fast understand who is your real friend and who is not when you are in a life situation and you just don't know how to continue. You share your problem with your friends. Some will just ignore it, some will move out completely, some will just say I can't do anything about it, and eventually you will have just a few, you're lucky, just a few people, or even one single person, and you will know who is real. You will know only then who is actually real, when you're in a really bad problem. And it's not about people giving you or helping you financially, stuff like this. It's about listening to you, giving you a solution if they can, if they know what you're going through. Even if they don't, they can listen to you. Think of an advice. They can always give you an advice, or even ask somebody else, and then they can transfer it to you as information. It's about care. It's about care. Show some care. If they're just like, right now I don't wanna deal with that thing. I just wanna go play my game, or I just wanna go to the club tonight. Now I don't have time to listen to that, or just completely ignore. Then why would you need them anyways? Such people. Even if you're lucky enough to have 1, 2, or 3 friends that are left on you in such situations to deal with, this is you better respect them for that. And sooner or later you have to understand that really nobody is going to help you. You have to help yourself. At least think positively if you have these people that are willing to listen to you and even give you an advice. No, you have them, thank them for that. Basically you're on your own when you're down bad, fortunately, because who is going to help you after all? Maybe they can help you for a moment or two, but in the long term, so you. Unfortunately, this is how the life is, because anything else you would expect from people to help you with is pretty much a charity. Think about it that way. Outside, maybe you go outside, do the groceries, and you see a homeless man. They stink. They wear torn clothes. shoes. They wait for somebody to give them a tip. Well, how many people are going to help him? Not many, right? A lot of people are just moving away, maybe including you, and a lot of people are moving away, and it stinks, it smells some man there. Or even if the homeless man is even walking around and asking people for help directly, everybody is just going around and not helping him at all. There will be some people who is giving him tip, but that's about it. Just the tip, just a few cents, and they just move on. Good luck. Now, I'm not saying, of course, your situation is same as a homeless man, but the idea is pretty much the same. The idea is similar. Unfortunately, nobody is going to take the homeless man home, take a shower, dress him up, and offer him a job or help at their own job. It's how it is, unfortunately. So why would you think when you are down that somebody else will help you? And in a big way, especially if you have financial problem in life, or a job problem, or a home problem. It's just how it is. It is just how it is. Maybe our society has to change completely, including us and the way we raise child. But for now, you just gotta deal with your sadness alone most of the time.